My name is AC Overdose, and welcome to the next episode of New Super Mario Bros. U. Now, you might be wondering why there's no game sound, and that's because I am post-commentating, and, well, for one reason and one reason only. I recorded this video with the wrong microphone, sadly, and it was so horrific that I could not use it. So I have to post-commentate. It's not a huge deal or anything, but I mean, I wish that I didn't have to. But I guess that's the way it has to be. So there isn't a whole lot to say about this episode, but I got through a few levels. Well, I guess spoiler alert. I finished the world. It wasn't really that hard. I just went into a toad house, as you can see. And the annoying part about this is that I am my editing program that I'm using. It's making the video lag, so I can't like see. It's very choppy. It's like 2 frames per second right now, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. But as you can see, I did the little test, or not the test. I did the little mini game. I got 2 mushrooms. What I did there is I focused on the toads, and that's when I got that. I didn't have a lot of fails, but I didn't have any fails in this episode. I'll leave it at that. So yeah, right here I discarded a star, I think. It's lagging so bad I can't tell. I gotta figure out how to switch that. I think there's a way to switch it. I don't remember though. Anyway, I think you could just put the editing dimensions like at a lower resolution, and it doesn't even mess with you. But yeah, so we start off with a boo house, and the funny thing about this boo house is I remembered it being a maze, but I remembered it being very, very difficult. And it took me like a half hour. No, I'm sorry. It took me like an hour and a half to figure out that I needed a guide. Well, that was like the first run I did. Not the Let's Play. That's back when I originally played the game, which was a few months ago. But anyway, that's kind of what happened with that, and it wasn't very fun, and I was very, very sad that I had to do that. But you know, whatever. Yeah. So I went through the bottom door there. I actually took a long time to figure out what to do in this level. I died, I think. I don't remember where I died, but I remember dying. Oh yeah, I know why I died. It was pretty funny. I'm not gonna spoil it because I've already spoiled too much. And right there, I got hit, and I was kind of like about to cry myself to death because I was very upset because it was such a fail that I couldn't handle it. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway. I could totally handle it. It was one hit, and I find a fire flower here, so not a big deal. But yeah. So I'll just say this is the room I died in, but not the way you'd expect. I didn't die the way you probably think I died, and that very same room is where I needed to be at. But right here, I find a star coin. I do a little speed running. At least I can, judging by the terrible frame rate, I think I'm speed running. Oh my god. And then I go a little OCD and grab the coins, and I take way too many millenniums to do that. I was trying to say millenniums. I was like millenniums, but there's really not a whole lot to say about the rest of it. I mean, it's just kind of me trying to figure out what the heck to do because I didn't remember how to do it. And yeah, I think I went through. Yeah, I went through the door again, and I did the same thing over again, and it yielded nothing. So yeah, it was pretty epic failish of me. This was the first level I got stuck on. I think it's the first maze we've had in the whole game. Is it? I think it is, yeah. Yeah, it's the first maze we've had in the game. And I think I went back to try and do that, and it didn't work. I didn't jump any higher than before. Yeah, I'm doing that right now, and then I don't jump higher, which is pretty funny. And I skedaddled before the boost could kill me, but yeah, pretty funny. But I think this is the part in the video I die at. I don't remember. It might be, but I'm not going to assume. Well, I am going to assume this is the part I died at, but I'm not sure if this. Yes, it is. Okay, so right here, the P-switch runs out, and I wasn't paying attention to the sound, and I just transitioned back, and that's where the secret was, in there. But that's what happened there, and I died, and it was very, very upsetting. I'm like, oh no! And it was bad. But I found the pipe, or not the pipe, the door. So yeah, that was a victory after a loss. So yeah, I found that, and I get stumped here once again, not for half as long, thank God, but still, I got stumped. A little fun fact, actually, the first time I played this level, if you remember, wait, why did I say if you remember? I'm confused on why I said that. Whatever. Like, when I first played this level, it was hilarious because I spent, like I said, I spent a long time trying to figure it out, and I ran out of time like 3 times, and it was very, very upsetting. But anyway, I found a pipe, or I keep calling it a pipe. I found a door, and I got an extra fire flower, so it was just a waste of my sweet time. And after that, this is like the general like part in the level where I was like, oh, what the heck do those signs mean? They must mean something. I tested it, and nothing happened. So I figured something out. I don't remember when I figured it out. But, I think this is where I figured out. Yeah, this is where I figure out that there are coins there. And I also get hit there, and once again, I lose my fire flower, very sadly. But, again, I just shake it off, and I go through the door, and I become a winner, if I remember correctly. No, I was lying. I wasn't lying, but I forgot. There's more to the level. There's much more. Is this a star coin? I don't remember. No, this is not a star coin. That's a pointless room. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so confusing. I don't know what to do. I was like freaking out because I didn't know what to do. Even though I wasn't freaking out. But I'm realizing that my commentary is much more interesting when I'm playing the game and not like voicing over. That's one of the reasons I just personally like live commentating better than post commentating. Just makes it so much better, especially since I don't have sound to listen to. I'm probably gonna put music over this or something because I don't know. It's just annoying, but yeah. So this is where I finished the level. I ended up getting a fire flower back like a little while ago, but I lost it. So yeah, it kind of stunk. But yeah, that's when I finished the course at long last. It only took 5 years, and yeah, so that was pretty interesting. And then I had a little trouble with these penguins. See, oh man, that was so pro. I'm amazed by my own skill. Not really, because my skill was kind of terrible, but we'll leave it at that. Yeah, so around this area is when I had a pretty interesting save. I'll point it out when it gets to it if I can see it, but I can't really tell where it's at. But I think I remember where it was at. It was pretty close, and the level design actually saved me for once in my life. The level design always kills me, but yeah, the level design specifically in this game, so much harder than the Wii version. I mean, it's just crazy. I think it's right here No, I'm sorry. It's not right here that I saved myself. I think it's later on. Yeah, but right here we get to the thwomps, or not thwomps, are they thwomps? No, they're not thwomps, they're something, I forget, but there are mini ones there that made the funniest little sound. It was like, whatever, well, not exactly, but that's kind of the noise they were making when they fell. It kind of like a little shattered glass sound. It's just like a little tick. But I realized there was a star coin being hidden, and I think this is the point where I almost die. Well, it's pretty close to it. Yes, I think it's this part right here. It was really funny. Yeah, this was it. This was it right here. I think. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to like get you guys all excited for it. I'm trying to point out when it's there, but it's hard to tell because I'm only getting like 2 frames on the video. I can't concentrate on what's happening. But I think this is where it happens right here. Yeah, this is where it happens right here. This is funny. Alright, so basically what happens is I jump and I try and see if there's something in there, and then I end up wall jumping and I save myself on that. It was so pro, and I was so happy. I was so proud of myself for doing that, for pulling that off. And yeah, I was sorry about that, I yawned. If you heard my obnoxious, like, oh my god, when I yawned, I'm sorry if you heard that. Anyway, yeah, I was very excited for like a minute straight about that. I'm like, oh my god, that was the best. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. I'm so pro. And I was like, yeah, it's not that good. Then I find the pipe and I almost miss it, which would be very embarrassing if I missed, but I didn't. And I think right here I get hit. Yeah, I got hit. But then I ended up making it out with ease, and well, not with too much ease, because I kept singing wall jumping in an orderly fashion. I was trying to say like in the same time, and then I was gonna say like in a pattern, and then I said orderly fashion. So I'm pretty good with vocab, as you guys can hear. But then I go through a little speed running through the thwomps of death. I don't know, but yeah, so then right about here is where we start the boss fight. And actually, this is where I was like, oh, I can't help but think there's something going on wrong with this recording. And I was like, I can't think of what it might be. And then I go in the cannon, right? And I'm like, man, what could it be? I glance over to my computer screen. Oh wait, hold on. Wait for the thing to pause. Yeah, I paused it, and I was like, oh my god. I'm recording with the wrong mic. And I started laughing, and it was very, very interesting to watch, even though I couldn't understand what I was saying because the mic is so crappy. But, I'm talking about the mic that's built into my PC. It's not really a PC, it's a laptop, but, did I say laptop? No, I didn't say that. I said, like, never mind, it's a laptop. But, yeah, it was really funny. And, I was just like, oh my god, I have to restart. I'm like, wait, no, I can post-commentate, haha. And I felt all good. I felt all, like, happy. I'm like, oh, I've cracked the case on what I need to do to keep this recording. I'm like, the first time I do something awesome, I'm recording with the wrong mic, of course. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna be a man. And I realized how loserish it was of me to do that. But, you know, that's me. That's me, I guess. So yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, that's really about it for this episode. It was a lot longer than I wished it to be, and I got hit right there, very, very sadly. But it was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, because I did a boo house and a castle, and those 2 levels are the longest, like the most time-consuming levels that are featured in this game, like a boo house and a castle. Pretty sure the longest, the kind of level that takes the longest is a boo house, but those two take the longest, so that's why it took so long. And yeah, I wish I could have just done the castle in another video, but realized there were only 2 levels, and yeah, so I had to do that. And then this is where I kind of end things off and do my outro, and so I guess I'll do that now. So I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you guys somehow enjoyed my awful commentary and whatever music I decide to put in the background. I'll give credit in the end of the video just for people who know. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Like if you did, dislike if you didn't, and I will see you all on the next episode.